Hey guys, this is Bharadwaj with FoneArena.com, and yes, we have finally got the Samsung Galaxy Note 3 for unboxing. So this is the Exynos version that just launched in India, and we have got it from our retail store nearby. So let's unbox it. We can't wait to unbox this awesome device. So let's dive straight into the unboxing. So as you can see from the box here, it's typically Samsung. Recently they have introduced the eco-friendly box, made of recycled materials and printed in soy ink. So nothing different here. So on the sides you can note the branding and whatnot, and over at the back you can notice the specifications. Of course, it says it has 3G and it's a Exynos Octa version, A15 1.9 GHz and 1.3 GHz quad-core A7. And then you have 144.3mm Full HD Super AMOLED display, which is 5.7-inch 1920 by 1080 display. You may have seen all the hands-on that we did from the IFA event, and it's pretty much the same. You have Full HD 1080p playback and recording, while the Snapdragon 800 version has the 4K video recording and playback. So you have a 13 megapixel camera on the back, same as the Samsung Galaxy S4, and 2 megapixel camera on the front, both capable of recording 1080p videos. GPS, 3 GB of RAM, one of the first devices to have 3 GB of RAM. And then of course, since it's a Note, you have the stylus pen. You also have a smart remote, universal remote control because of the IR blaster on the top, and the battery is 3200 mAh battery. Well, pretty cool. It's one of the most expected top-end devices anywhere in the world. So let's go ahead and box it. So opening the box up, you can see that over at the top itself you have the Galaxy Note 3 nicely settled in and has the wrapper. We will take an in-depth look into the device in the same video, so let's keep it aside for a while and take a look at the other box contents other than the phone. Opening the box up, you can see that there is the quick start guide and some other materials that mainly used for information. Quick start guide, you have a handbook which will detail all the key features of the Note 3. It has a lot, so obviously you'll hear a lot about it. We'll also be making videos of all the features that are there on the Note 3. You can see that S Finder, Action Command, own social magazine, all that. Quick start guide is pretty self-explanatory. It is the user manual. And then you have the Samsung warranty card. Warranty is for 1 year, of course. And you have the important customer information. Pretty normal. And pretty much that's it. Fine print. Not really anything interesting. You have some information about Samsung.com, their cloud services. So moving into the box again, you have the travel adapter. USB travel adapter, of course. Pretty normal stuff. It's in white, but the phone is in black. So we got the black version, as you saw there. You've got the cool new micro USB 3.0 pin. So this is the micro USB 3.0 cable. The Galaxy Note 3 is the first phone with the USB 3 functionality. So you can see that there are two separate pins here. So one looks very similar to the old micro USB, and there's the extra port, which is the USB 3.0 standard. So this is one of the first micro USB 3.0 cables to ever be packed in any phone. So that's pretty cool. And you have white in-ear earphones with headset. Looks pretty normal. And you have the extra earbuds. So this is simply some clamp and some pins. We are not really sure what it is for. Finally, you have the huge 3200 mAh battery. You can see the mAh count here. So that's all the box contents of the Galaxy Note 3. And we will be taking a look at the device in depth now. Alright, so here's the Note 3. What I'm going to do is unwrap it and install the battery and power it on so you can see the first boot experience of the Note 3. But before that, let me give you a quick hardware overview of the device. I'll take the cover off here, and wow, this is extremely thin and deceptively light, this phone. So it's unbelievable actually. The phone is actually 168 grams in weight, but yes, we haven't installed the heavy battery, which is pretty heavy. Going through the hardware, on the front you can see the very typical Samsung Galaxy S4 design. You have the nicely faux metal thing design here, and there's the hardware home button. You have the contextual menu and the back here, and above these you have the huge, very thin bezeled 5.7-inch 1080p display, which is full HD and Super AMOLED. We don't know if it's pentile or not. We'll check it out. And above the display you've got the ambient light sensor and the proximity sensor, the earpiece, Samsung logo, and the 2 megapixel front facing camera. So that's the front. You can see that there is a stainless steel like rim surrounding the border, which is quite nice for the black device. It looks really good, like just like our Mega 6.3. So over at the top you have the IR LED, which looks pretty big from the looks of it. And then you have the secondary microphone for stereo audio recording in video. You have the 3.5mm jack, which actually bulges out from the exterior because the device is that thin. Yes, it is just 8.3 millimeters thin. Look at how thin it is. For a huge device, this is really good. So that's the pack not properly snapped in. So over at the left you have the again faux metal sides here, which is actually made of plastic and glossy. Actually looks quite good in the black version. We were not a fan of it in the white version. And then you have the buttons, which are surprisingly look made in metal, so they are really sturdy, so that's quite good. We saw the top, and over at the right hand side you have the power button. So incredibly weird is that Samsung has put the power button on the upper side, also the volume rocker on the upper side, because it would be really easy to hold it in this place, just like the Mega 6.3, but whatever. And then over at the bottom right you have something like a hole, probably which can be used with the pins given in the package right here. We'll again test it out what it's for. And then at the bottom you have the stylus which can slide out of the back. And over at the bottom you have the speakers, just a single one, and the micro USB 3.0 port, and the primary microphone for voice calls. Over to the back you have the Samsung logo and the 13 megapixel camera with the single LED flash. So it's a really good camera. It can record 1080p video. It's just like the Samsung Galaxy S4. And you can notice that the back is also false leather, which actually feels really great in the hands. I'm loving the feel of the device. The back is really nice to hold when it comes to the texture and the comfort of holding. So let's open it up, because there's also good stuff inside. Alright, so this is the opened part of the back. You have a custom tray that can hold a micro SIM at the bottom and the micro SD card slot over at the top, where you can install 64 gigabytes of expandable storage. And that's about it. Nothing else. You can see that the back is also pretty thin. By the looks of it, it's actually really thin. So let's install the battery, which is probably one of the heaviest parts of the phone. Let's power it on. So it's the SMN900 model. That's the Exynos version. The first impressions of the speaker is actually really good, and that's a really fast boot time. We'll just select English United Kingdom, just skip all the parts. So that's the first look of the keyboard. You can notice that it's a custom one, or rather a new one, with another line of numbers, which should work really well for the screen real estate. So they have Dropbox pre-installed like most other Samsung devices. and we are done. So this is the Samsung Galaxy Note 3. We'll just reduce the brightness because the AMOLED is really bright. I want to just show you the size comparison between the original Note and the Note 2. So let's get the original Note here. So this is the original Note. It had a 5.3-inch screen and is as big as the 5.7-inch Note 3. Do note that this has a different aspect ratio screen. This is a 16:9 and this is a 15:10. So this is the original Note, and at the same time you can see the Note 3, the Note 2. Beg your pardon, that's Note 2, and you can see that the Note 3 with even a bigger screen is as big as the Note 2. The Note 2 has a 5.5-inch 720p screen, but the Note 3 has a 5.7-inch 1080p screen. But you can see that they are almost the same height and the width. You can even see the thickness, which has a lot to say about the Note 3. You can see how thin the Note 3 is. So pretty much a good engineering achievement for Samsung in the Note 3, which we are really impressed, because the Note 2 is really heavy. It's 190 grams, whereas the Note 3 is 168 grams. The screen looks really good, and well, this is probably what I'm having is one of the best devices in the market right now in terms of specifications. And also 168 grams of weight. Like I told you, it doesn't feel that way. It is deceptively light and also really thin. Probably one of the handiest Galaxy Note devices we have ever seen. So just quickly going through the internal specs of this, it has the Exynos 5 octa processor and 3GB of RAM. We have the 32GB version, not the 62GB version. Let's quickly show you the about page here, which will say it runs on Android 4.3, which is pretty awesome because Nexus devices too run on the same version, and this is the latest version of Android. Well, at least until the Nexus 5 releases. The Android 4.4 KitKat is on the way, but still Android 4.3 on the Galaxy Note 3 is quite good. You can view the storage here. You have 32 gigabytes, and you can see that system memory is already 6 gigabytes. You have available space of 25.62, which is not bad. We have seen other 32 gigabyte devices and they offer a similar capacity. You can also install a micro SD card slot if you want to expand the storage. And you can see the battery graph here, which is not really, doesn't say much because we haven't used it much. There are a lot of options here. One-handed operation, S Pen, you have motion control, and we are going to demo all of this for you. So keep checking back in our channel because we're gonna have every video done for you for the Note 3, because there is a lot of features that we should talk about. You might have seen this clamp-like thing in the unboxing, and we didn't know initially what it did, but I think I have figured it out. So this is the stylus that Samsung has given. You can see the air command feature here. Works pretty nice. So yeah, that's the air command feature. But yeah, we'll get to that later. This is the stylus here. The S Pen third iteration. This is slimmer and has a replaceable tip. Probably there were complaints that the tip was being overused and gets eroded. So Samsung has given a way to replace the tip with this clamp. You can just keep the clip here and take it out. That's how you replace the tip with another one we have taken from the bunch that was inside the box. You could have seen this bunch here, and we will put it back. So that's how you replace the tip of the Samsung Galaxy Note 3's S Pen. So yeah, that we missed, and that is the function. We guess we got that right. That's the unboxing and overview of the Galaxy Note 3. This is a really awesome device, one of the costliest and top-end specification device in this year. So that is the Samsung Galaxy Note 3 unboxing and overview for you. This is Bharadwaj signing off. Do hit the like button if you like this video, and do hit the subscribe button for all the upcoming Note 3 videos and all the other videos too. We have a lot more coming, so stay tuned and let us know what you think of the video in the comment section below. Thanks for watching.